What's going on, everyone? Seriously, what's going on? What are you up to? What what am I up to? Just lots of work and waiting for the snow to melt. Still a lot of snow here. Um, just got through some of those items. Man, I've been doing laundry all day and listed. I had a pile over here. I got all that listed, bunch of drafts done, so that was good. I I have some more laundry going. I'll have to do a couple more loads. Just getting through everything. I noticed I need to improve my picking skills at wherever I go to get stuff, garage sale, flea, thrift, whatever. Um, because I'm going through and I'm finding all these great items, and it's like, yes, yes, go fast, right? So you can get through more items. And so I look at things, I look at them too quickly, so I miss things, right? So what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to go through and then I'll quickly look. If it looks good, I'll put it in the cart, and then at the end, like, remember how I mentioned if I have items I don't know the brand, I'll do research at the end. So at the end, I can then go back through my items. I can really hold them up and look at them, look at the seams, check the buttons. Like, I have something that has a huge hole right here in the arm. Really nice Orvis flannel. Huge hole in the arm that I missed. And it's like, really? Like that? I shouldn't have missed that. Um, Something else had a hole in an armpit. I have a pair of really good jeans, brand wise, doesn't zip up. Still sell all that stuff, but it's just obviously not going to sell for as much. So I need to get better at that, and maybe that'll help. Maybe that's a good idea for other people that miss things. Also, I'm still going to get stuff that has spots on it and not and miss it because the lighting in the thrift store is very dim. Pretty sure they do that on purpose, because they don't want bright studio lights where every single stain is shown because they probably wouldn't sell as much stuff, to be honest. So, yeah. So that's something that went in the memory bank. I need to get better at doing. I have, let's just say, 5 out of the 49 items I missed things on. Now, there are some items like flannels or like an outdoor shirt or a work shirt where if it has a couple spots or a hole, as long as it's not anything outrageous, I'm fine with it because it'll sell. Like, a lot of people for work that work construction or something, I mean, would you want to go spend, let's say, $40 on a nice Carhartt shirt just so you can ruin it probably the first day you're wearing it? Or would you rather buy something that has a couple spots and it's $25 or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of men, they're okay with that. Now, let's say you have a woman's blouse with a spot on the front. No bueno. That's not going to work out. They, uh, they're not going to wear that to the office. Maybe if they're wearing a blazer or something over it, um, I don't know, maybe they would, but I don't think most are going to. So, along those lines, I had someone ask me a question. They posted it on one of the videos. I think it was my last video, and I will respond to them, but it's kind of a long answer, so I thought I would respond in this video as well as type it out for them. They asked me what's a bad item because I often refer to I have bad items in my store. So for me, a bad item would be a blouse with a big spot on it or a spot on it anywhere, because I think that's more office wear. Um, or one that has, some other sort of flaw, missing some buttons or the zipper's broken or whatever. Okay, so that one's pretty obvious. Number two is going to be the sell through rate. So, why I got in big trouble with my first store is my sell through rate became slower and slower and slower and slower. So you got a lot of dollars out there, but if it takes 15 months to get it back, yikes. And so, then they say, okay, well, you've been doing this for 3 years. Shouldn't the stuff that's slow to sell be selling now? In theory, yes. but you got to realize that something that has like, let's search for Ann Taylor women's blouse, okay? And let's go pre-owned. So basically 52,000 and then 45, okay? So it's an 8.6% sell-through rate every 90 days. Well, let's round up. Let's be nice. 8.7 divided by 3. It's 2.9% a month. I picked Ann Taylor because I got a lot of this cheap. So I have a couple hundred Ann Taylor stuff in my store. Okay, not a good brand. Not a good brand. I mean, like it sells well at outlet stores and stuff. They sell plenty of it. On eBay, not so much. So 2.9. Let's just call it 3%. Okay, 3% is your sell-through rate per month. Okay. Now, we're showing 4,500, so that's 1,500 items a month get sold. Okay. How many get listed a month? We don't know. So let's just say, so 3%. How long is it going to take for these 52,000 to sell? It's actually 52,000. 51,945. So do you see my point? So this might be an easier way to look at it. Every month 1,500 sell. So there's 52,000. So let's say nobody else listed anything Ann Taylor ever again on eBay. 52,000 listed, 1,500 sell per month. It's going to take 34.6 months for all these Ann Taylors to sell. How long is 34.6 months? It's almost 3 years. So you see what I'm saying? So even though this has a 34.6 month sell-through rate, doesn't mean that yours is necessarily going to sell. Because if you have something sitting on eBay for 3 years, it is buried down here on page whatever. I don't even know how many pages this is going to go. Hundreds of pages. So that's my point. This would be a bad item. It just takes way too long. Even if you paid a penny for it, it's going to take way too long to get that penny back. And then let's look at sales price, okay? And it's obviously going to vary, but $10, 15, 18, abstract, small petite, that's hard size to sell. This is someone who looks like they have a decent store, 1,860 feedback. They've been at it a while. $10, $5, $10, $10, $20, 100% silk, 23 animal print. But you can see a lot of these are 15 and under. There's not enough money in it. It just takes too long to sell. Now, on the flip side, so go to Nike Pro Combat men's shirt. Okay, pre-owned 2,000, so you're a much smaller market, competition one. Sell rate 1,200. Okay, so 1,200, 2,000, 60% sell-through rate. So that's 20% a month. So 400 sell a month, right? So 20% times 6, so 6 months or 5 months. 5 months your item will most likely sell. and you can see the prices 19, 21, 15. There is some lower ones. It's like that's people not knowing what they're doing, or there's something really wrong with the shirt. These prices are similar to what we just saw, but the sell-through rate is much better. I think if you had a good listing, like why is this one selling at 22 and this one selling at 986? So let's look at each one of them. This one have any spots? Who the hell knows? Because they didn't put anything in the Fair Play Flipper. What do we got? Just says it's pre-owned. Okay. Should probably say if it has any flaws. No flaws? Okay, no flaws. And he was trying to show some sort of line. I'm not picking on the guy. I'm just saying, I don't know if this has any spots. I don't see any, so I'm going to guess no. Okay, so this one, 684, 73. Wow, he has a lot of feedback. Pre-owned, same thing. Okay, so why did this one sell for $22.95 and this one sell for $9.86 offer? It was $14.09. He had 30% off. Size extra large, size medium. Could be why. Dry fit short sleeve pro combat. Dry fit crew neck athletic pullover lightweight. Just think the guy didn't ask enough money for it. Not sure why they went sideways. It's hard to read the measurement. Sorry, I'm not here to critique people when I'm doing that. That's not nice. I was just trying to show an example. You can get 20 bucks for these shirts. I think too many people are selling these for too little. But my point is this. I personally say it's has a slow sell-through rate. It's a bad item for me. It's going to be different for everyone. If I can't get my money back in at least 6 months, I don't want the item. And I would like to do 90 days, but finding something on here with 100% 90-day sell-through rate is pretty damn hard, especially at scale. It's not impossible. I know it can be done, but I'm just saying it's pretty hard. I don't have the source yet for that. So I would say 3 to 6 months for me personally. And I want to be getting back. If I could sell something for $10 profit and get my profit back in 3 months, I would do it. Because I would do it if I could get that item at scale. Say I could get Nike Pro Combat shirts at scale, and I could list hundreds of them a month. It's probably not going to happen because, as we saw, there was only 20 some. What was it? 5,200 or no, it was. There's 1,320 pre-owned, so there's not a lot of these out there. That's the other reason why I think you could sell for more money. But yeah, I want to get something back 3 to 6 months. My profit will be a little less if it's more of a common item, but I can duplicate it a lot of times. I'm okay with that. Maybe it's, like a, oops, Ralph. So like these items, I have found a couple of these. They usually take wow, I haven't seen that. Custom services and international tracking provider. Huh? They take a little while to sell sometimes, but the one I had was just like this. They usually take a little while to sell, but you're okay waiting for that money because it's going to be a longer tail item and you're going to make more money. Like look at this chore jacket, $295. That's nice. So again, it's going to depend on um, your business model, but I can tell you right now from experience, the longer it takes your dollar to get back to you, the quicker you will go out of business. That's why I almost went out of business. Now I feel better about my understanding of, things like I'm showing you here and, just what items to get at the thrift and increasing my profit. That's the other thing. Like we were looking at those Ann Taylor things. How much can you make off of that when you sell it at $10? Even if you sell it at $15 or $12, right? Like you're not going to make a lot of money. So it's not, that's why when I say it's a bad item, I'm literally just getting my money back for what I paid for the item in most cases. So sell through rate is low, profit margin is low. It's just not the kind of item you want. It's not the kind of item I want. So that is a bad item in my book. I have too many of those in the first store. And what it's done, 83442. I don't know where this is at. That's not me. Oh, that's weird. Just pulls up some random zip code. Anyways, the I have way too many bad items and they're pulling my good items down. That's not a theory. It's something that, as I said many times, I've proven, I've seen. That was another reason to start the second store is like, maybe I just need to promote higher or something to get more traffic into my first store. Found out quickly that's not the case because did we even look at the second store? We didn't. So we have 1,500 impressions today and we already had a sale. 39 yesterday, we had a sale. 2 sales at 47. No sales at 3,000. 2 sales at 3,000. And what is our traffic today? 77,917 impressions. So we have tons more impressions in this store, but we're not converting. It's just crappy traffic. It's mostly promoted, right? So, excuse me, 1,441,498 divided by 31. Okay. So we're getting 40, let's just round down. We're getting 46,000 organic impressions a day in our store. But no one's really coming in, right? Because look at our page views. Well, that's fine. 431 people are actually going into our store per day. We're just not converting that high. So why not? So is it they're going in there and they're seeing an item and then they're finding out the item has a spot? Because they know the brand, they can see the original picture. So maybe the item has a spot. Maybe there's no size. So they go in there to see if they can find the size. Because the tag wrong or I don't know, numerous reasons, right? And they're just rejecting my item. And so eBay's just like pushing it down and down and my whole store down and down more and more and more. That's how it works. Um, so as I'm going through and redoing titles and listings, like I said, if something's ghetto, got too many spots, too many holes, that kind of thing, just go bye-bye. Because it's making my situation worse, not better. So there you go. It's kind of been a long video. I apologize, or maybe some people like it. I don't know. But yeah, just remember a bad item. Just think out of it. If I buy this item, how long is it going to take me to get that money back? So does it have a slow sell-through rate? Does it have a low profit margin? Those are two big things to affect, if it's or to weigh, to say this is a good item or this is a bad item. As we saw with Nike Pro Combat, that's an item you should pick up. If you can get it for, $3 to $5, pick it up because you're probably going to sell it for at least $17, $18, probably get 20 out of it. If you list it really good, maybe a few bucks more. Um, and Taylor probably should pass on it. It's just way too slow. Um, and I got it listed for cheap so I can get rid of it, and it's still way too slow. So, anyways, all right, well, that's going to do it. Enjoy your weekend. I don't think I'm going to do a video tomorrow. I might, though. I might. We'll see. Um, yeah, we just got lots of items on the Z-Rack. So we're going to list those tomorrow. We're going to take some more pictures. Yeah, maybe I will do video. I don't know. I'm not going to work a ton tomorrow. So, anyways, all right, that's going to do it for today. Appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.